What's going on, guys? I wanted to do a separate video on this because I think it's really important. It was at the end of my other video, but I didn't I want to title that video differently, and I wanted to kind of show this one a little bit because it was actually pretty cool to see what this guy did. So I played it in a match. If you see the end of my video, another video that I just posted, and the guy used this deck, and this deck was pretty much a really quick lose deck. First of all, if you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe. But the reason why this guy made this deck the way it is because he's trying to avoid the whole long play of what this event is asking you to do. The event right now is asking you that you're pretty much going to get medals whether you win, draw, or lose. It doesn't really matter what happens. Now, I won my first match and I got 100. So what I'm going to do real quick, play a duel with my own original deck, and I'm going to punt. And we're going to see how much you get for actually losing. If it's the same amount of 100, then this guy's strategies actually was literally like super legit, and we're gonna see if it's if losing is a better option than to actually sit here and play the game out and do all this other fancy stuff. Not that bad of a. Hey, can I just play the hand? Prohibition. Wow. Declaring one card name cards with that name and their effects cannot be used. Ash Blossom. He's locking out Ash Blossom. That's actually kind of cool. And here we go. Oh, I think he's gonna Oko me. Attack. They all doubled. If you guys have never seen this, 2,000 attack. They trade. Double 4,000, 4,000. Yes, that is a Oko. Beautiful, my good sir. I appreciate your patronage. You have just helped us in a cool, really quick way that I can never forget. Okay, so how much did we get? We lost. Original deck, I lost. I got 50, so I get half. All right, so think about that, right? I only got 50 for losing. I get 100 if I win. If you can win in that fashion, oh, absolutely, right? You would do that. But if the other person's playing ball, if the other person's trying to get in your way as much as possible and do all this other stuff, you could do that. Or now I'm gonna actually play the replay because it's much easier for you guys to see it, so you don't have to go back to the other video. And this guy literally won and lost. Well, he lost the game, but he won in our hearts, right? Because what he does here is actually pretty nuts. He went first. I'm gonna pause with each card. First thing he does is this one: Cybernetic Fusion. Pay half your life points once. If you fusion summon a machine fusion monster this turn, you can banish monsters from your hand. Whatever. So it allows you to pay half your life points without actually doing anything, and it doesn't check if you can actually fusion summon because it doesn't even matter. So he's losing half his life points right there. He does Cup of Ace. Doesn't matter whether he wins the coin toss here or not, but if he gets more cards in his hand, fantastic. If I get more cards in the hand, if I'm not aware of it, or I would actually help this person, right? When I want to get, I'm gonna get 100 regardless, right? So if I get the 100 and I see he's doing this, if you see anyone doing this, yo, just summon everything and attack. This guy's not trying to win. He does win the coin toss here, but whatever. Then he summons this out because he can pay 2,000 life points to special summon it for free. So boom, another 2,000, and then we're gonna see his card. So I draw. He has auto on. He has it on. He doesn't have it on auto. So immediately there, activates this. Send 3 cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard. Take 1,000 damage for each spell or trap. Most of the cards in his deck are spell or traps. Takes 3,000 right off the bat. I don't even get to play. That's a very quick duel. He's getting 50 for that, and he is right now probably doing that at a rate that is insane. Whether he goes first or second, I mean, yeah, there's gonna be a couple of people that are gonna like try to stop him from doing stuff because they don't know what he's trying to do, but he's gonna get this and most of these rewards very quickly, especially if you're short on time. Imagine if you're short on time and you're literally just trying to like get like a couple duels, get to 100. 100 is him doing that twice. That duel is literally, if you want to see it live, you can watch the last video. That duel was like literally less than a minute, I'd say.
It's called cheating. Deal with it.
And he could do that multiple times. He's gonna finish that out, and it's gonna be annoying him doing that same little cycle over and over and over again. Maybe he'll switch it up, switch to a deck, and actually try to play a reel. But if he's just trying to hit some rewards, I don't see the big deal with that. Again, he's forcing himself to lose, but he's also, it's gonna sound messed up, he's also helping other people because he's doing that and allowing other people to get hundreds Meanwhile, he's taking the 250, taking the 250 route and not having to do like my first duel, which was a much longer, more grindy, more slower thing. So I appreciate that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you think this is cheesy? Do you think that this should be discouraged? Do you think that, you know, you want to do it? If two people are doing it at the same time, hey, whoever wins or whatever happens loses. Because, you know, they did ban like Exodia. They did ban some people's major decks. Now, is it really, like, do you really want to sit here and craft this deck? I mean, what I'll do is that I'll copy it. We'll see let's see how hard it is to copy to my deck. How hard is it to make this deck? How many R's and SRs are in this deck, right? That's insane. That's actually insane. There are no SRs in this. There are no URs. They're all R's and N cards that you can easily craft. Again, look, pay life points. A bunch of stuff that helps you pay life points. I can't ignore that this deck exists. I can't. And like I remember this card, Destruction of Destiny. Most of the cards, like I said, in this deck are going to be spell and traps. You're going to be in and out. The person doesn't mind that they're not trying to win. They're trying to play the long game. They're trying to do this 100 times. And I can see that it would be bad if everyone is doing it. I do see that. But at the same time, a lot of the rewards are front loaded in the event. I did say that before. A lot of the rewards in this event are front loaded. And they make it specifically, and I think that that's what's bad about it, is that they make the event not worth it to do in the long term, because then the rewards get extremely trash. Like this is where you get the gems, the XE reward tickets, you get all this cool stuff, right? But all of a sudden, right at this mark, 3,400, you get 20 gems. Now you get legacy packs instead of this XE's pack, which I'm not too familiar with. And then all of a sudden, the rewards get kind of crappy. It's very a front-loaded event. They don't want you to really, and that's what it's pretty much saying, and whether they're intentionally doing it or not, they're not forcing you or really much making that you'd want to even continue to do this event afterwards. There's no icons, there's no mates, there's nothing like that. So what is the exact purpose of doing it after this point? And if you're doing this to, where is it? Right here, 3,200, right? I'll even do the math real quick for you. 3,200 divided by 50. That is 64 losses that guy has to take. 64 losses that guy has to take in order to get to that. And if he's doing it, oh my God, let's do the math, right? So if he's doing that, I would say that duel was less than a minute long. Obviously, I'm excluding like the loading time and stuff like that. The actual duel time was probably like less than a minute. He's done it in an hour. If we say it takes 64 duels, right? And you say I'm saying it's taking about a minute. He's done with that with this event to this point in about an hour. And again, if you add in the loading times per thing, he's done maybe hour and a half, maybe. I'm just saying, you could look at it any way you want, but I think it's genius. Man, math is amazing when you're using it to your advantage. It's a pretty cool and amazing thing. So what do you guys think? Again, YFOs in the comment section below. Let me know how you guys feel about this. I think it's kind of genius. Now, will I be using it? Maybe. I still want to actually play, but at the same time, if people are using stuff, and I'm pretty sure you guys are going to feel that way too. People start using stuff and it becomes too difficult. You get half using the loner deck, you know, so you could use the loner deck, and then if you lose, that means you're getting 25. Why not lose in style? Why not lose more properly? It's hard to throw that away. All they can honestly do is ban those cards in the future. They were really trying to target out other things, and you have a week to do this event, so, you know, make the decision on your own. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.